Hey Shop LC fans, Lucas here. You probably don't recognize me, but I am part of Shop LC's video content team, so I spend most of my time behind the camera. But when I'm not behind the camera, I'm usually behind the stove in my kitchen. I love to make food almost as much as I love to make videos, so I figured it was about time to combine those two loves with a cooking video series. The weather's getting warmer, the days are getting longer, and it's time to celebrate by kicking off summer with some amazing summery dishes. We've got burgers, fries, corn on the cob, a salad, and a dessert. So stay tuned as I try not to burn the place down.
First, we're going to be making a watermelon salad. You just dice up some watermelon, about 500 grams, and throw it in a bowl with about 200 grams of cucumber and about 2 tablespoons of chopped mint. Set that bowl aside and whisk together 3 tablespoons of olive oil, the juice of 1 lime, salt, and pepper. Drizzle your dressing over the top of the melon mixture, toss the coat, and top with some feta when you're ready to eat. Next up, we've got your basic oven-fried potato. This one takes a little while, so we'll get these started early. First, you're going to want to peel and chop a couple potatoes. To get the best crunch to fluff ratio down the line, you're going to want to chop them into pretty big chunks. While you're chopping, bring 3 quarts of water to boil along with 3 tablespoons of salt and 3/4 teaspoons of baking soda. Add the potatoes and boil for about 10 minutes, or until you can pierce the potatoes with just a little bit of resistance. Once they're done boiling, strain them and just let them sit for a while. The goal here is to let them dry out a little bit to help the outsides crisp up while they're in the oven. After the taters have rested, drop them in a bowl with about 8 tablespoons of olive oil, a little bit of salt, and some pepper. Gently mix the potatoes with the oil, trying to rough up the outsides just a little bit. Place each potato chunk on an oiled baking sheet and then place them in your 450-degree oven. After about 20 minutes, they should start to brown slightly. Take them out of the oven, flip them, and put them back in. After another 20 minutes, flip them again. After yet another 20 minutes, they'll be done. See, I told you it took a while, but they're worth the wait. Just look at them. Next, we've got some grilled corn. Now this one's also a little complicated, so I hope you're paying attention. First, you grill the corn. That's it. 5 minutes each side, butter, salt, voila. And now we reach the coup de grace, the ultimate summer barbecue entree, the cheeseburger. But we'll be making 2 different types of cheeseburgers. The first is pretty basic: meat, cheese, a bun, and whatever accoutrement you prefer. To make this, you need to shape some 80-20 ground beef into a patty with a little hole in the middle. This helps it cook more evenly. Salt and pepper both sides, then grill over medium-high heat for about 4 minutes on each side. Throw on some cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, whatever you prefer, and you're ready to go. The second burger is something a little bit more summery. It's a pineapple barbecue burger. First, we'll make the sauce. To a pan over low heat, add pineapple jelly, tomato sauce, bourbon, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, and stir. Once the jelly begins to liquefy, turn the heat up to medium and bring the whole thing to a simmer. Then stir in some ginger. Then set the sauce aside for later. And before we cook the patties, we're also going to prepare some grilled pineapple rings. Simply chop up a pineapple, throw each ring on the grill for about 5 minutes on each side and set them aside for later. Cook your patty in the exact same way, and when it's done, assembly is as simple as spreading your sauce in the bun and throwing a pineapple ring on top. And that about does it. A salad, an entree, and 2 sides. But wait, there's more. Now, what summer cookout would be complete without s'mores? But I've always been a little put off by the cracker to marshmallow to chocolate ratio, so I'll be making a variation that maximizes the marshmallow and chocolate part. First, you're going to want to place a cast iron skillet in a cold oven and bring it up to 400 degrees. Once it's up to temp, remove the skillet and place some semi-sweet chocolate in the bottom. I used broken up bars of chocolate, but you can also use semi-sweet chips, chunks, whatever. You can even add peanut butter chips, who cares, go wild. Once your chocolate's laid down, top it with marshmallows and throw it back in the oven for about 7 to 10 minutes or until you get this beautiful golden brown crust. Serve it with some graham crackers and you are off to the races. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed this s'more dip. Please comment if you'd like to let me know what your favorite recipe is, if you've got any ideas for future videos, or if you want to compliment my extremely mediocre knife skills. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.